Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another playthrough of Mage Knight. Today we're going to be playing as Norowas with Tovak as the dummy player. We have a white, a green and a black in the source. Our unit offer from left to right are magic familiars, the thugs and Udam guardsmen. Our advanced actions are blood rage, counter attack and peaceful moment. And then for our spells we have chill, tremor and whirlwind. So I think that is everything for setup. We can draw our first hand, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And we get rage, concentration, swiftness, improvisation and rage. So there's no viable sites really to go for. I don't think it's worth coming over to the village. So I think I'm probably going to go here, maybe challenge this guy. And then hopefully move up this way and start exploring a bit and see what we find. So I think with that, we can probably, if we go with great start here, we might be able to take out that orc on the first turn. So yeah, let's go with great start. We'll take another 2 and we get crystallize and march. The dummy player is going to take number 2, which is rethink. That's out of the game. And yeah, they are going to go first, so we'll put that there. So they go 1, 2 and 3. It's a red, they get 1 more. It's over to us, and I think we can probably go with swiftness for a move of 2, which gets us there. We can challenge the orc, and then we have to try and so we could probably go improvisation and discard crystallize to reduce it by 3. Or if we go with play concentration for a red, that will power improvisation, which reduces his attack to 2. And then we can play march for another move 2, which reduces it to 0. And then we need 4 points of physical attack because he is physically resistant, and we'll play our 2 rages, which takes him out. We gain 1 reputation and 4 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will level up. That goes over there. This gets discarded. And then, yeah, we are going to level up here. So we will take our skill. So motivation and then inspiration once around, except in combat. Flip this to ready or heal a unit. I think I'll take the motivation to get access to extra cards. The common skill is the wound management one from Tovak. In terms of our advanced action, then I think counter attack is such a strong card. I think I'm going to go for that. Yeah, let's go with that. And then the new advanced action is Swift Bolt. So we'll draw up to our hand limit of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we get stamina, noble manners, mana draw and counter attack. Dummy player 1, 2 and 3. It's a red, they get 1 more. Back to us. And I think here we can play mana draw with the white from the source, and we will take the black and set it to blue, so we'll get 2 blue tokens, and we'll use both of those with our 2 staminas for a move of 8. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to explore this tile. Okay, so it's a keep. Tile number 10, there's a keep and a ruin. So the keep is going to go face up because we're adjacent to it, and it is 6 physical attack and 5 armor. There's a ruins that goes face up because it's the day. And it is 2 orcs for 4 crystals. And then, do we want to do anything else here? I mean, we can't really. So yeah, we'll leave it there, I think. In terms of, yeah, we'll keep this in hand. The blue does not get re-rolled, the white does. And it's a gold. These go away. And then we will draw up to our hand limit of 5. So 1, 2 and 3. And we get determination, rejuvenate and threaten. Dummy player then 1, 2 and 3. It's a red, they get 1 more. Back to us. I think we probably want to think we can, let's use our motivation for whites and 2 cards. And we get March and Swiftness. And I think, I think we can probably go into the keep here. So we can play March and Swiftness for a move of 4, which gets us into the keep, loses us a reputation. We are going to play counter attack for an attack of 2 plus 2 for each enemy blocked this turn. Let's use Determination with the blue from the source for block 5, Rejuvenate sideways for a block of 6. So we get an attack of 4 from counter attack, and then we can play probably Noble Manor sideways for an attack of 5, which is enough to take that out. So that's another 4 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We will level up. We get a shield token on the keep. And yeah, let's take our level up now. This gets re-rolled to gold. And then, yeah, we're left with 1 card in hand. This goes away. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They don't go again over to us. We can only do one thing, which is use a gold with influence 5. And I think I'm going to recruit the thugs here. So that's going to gain us another -1 reputation. And yeah, that's all we can do for this turn. So we will end the round there. It's a black, a gold, and a green. The green we will keep. The black and gold will get re-rolled. And it's a white and a blue. The unit offer gets refreshed. And our new ones are the Foresters, the Utum Swordsman, and the Shock Troops. They are taking Blood Rage into their deck, and the new advanced action is Training. They're going to get a blue crystal for chill. These advance, and the new spell is Mist Form. And then we can go on and shuffle up for the next round. So we can draw up to our hand limit of 5 plus 1 because we're on our keep, so 6, so 4, 5, and 6. And we get Rejuvenate, Threaten, Rage, Improvisation, Counterattack, and Determination. And I think in terms of tactics, I probably want to, while we're on the keep, to get the Shock Troops. So if we go with probably Preparation here. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll take... I think we'll take Noble Manners, and then that will allow us to use the white in the source plus maybe Threaten, and we'll be able to pick up the Shock Troops and then hopefully come on over towards this to start exploring a bit. So yeah, let's go with that. And then the dummy player is going to take number 6, so Sparing Power is out. Preparation is out. We are going first, and I think we will just interact here. So we'll use Noble Manners for influence 4 and Threaten for influence 2. So that's a total influence of 6, which we'll use to take the Shock Troops. We get Fame +1 and Reputation +1 because we used it during interaction. So Reputation +1, Fame +1. This gets re-rolled. It's a blue. We are still on our keep, so we draw another 2, and we get Swiftness and Rage. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They don't go again. Back to us. I think we can. So we don't have access to a red. I think I'll play Rejuvenate here to draw a card, and it is March. And I think I'll play that with the green from the source for move 4. So that will get us 3 there, and then I probably want to come up here. So we would need 1 more there, and then if we play Improvisation and discard maybe, perhaps we can play, that's only a move 2. So we have 4, we've used 3, we have 1 left. So let's go with Improvisation, and we'll discard Rage for another 3. So that's a total move of 7. We've used 3, we have 4 left, 2 there. We'll explore this tile. And it is, okay, tile number 12. right next to a maze and a refugee camp. And then do we want to use another 2 movement to explore here? First of all, let's put the orc out, and it is 4 physical attack with brutal physical resistance and 3 armor. And then we have a monastery, and it is heroic tale. So let's let's play swiftness and explore this tile. So we have a mage tower, a village, and a rampaging orc. So the orc goes face up, and it is 4 physical attack with 3 armor and 2 fame. And then we also have a village and a mage tower. The mage tower goes face down. I would like to get to that mage tower actually. So yeah, let's end our turn there. So we have 3 here. We are no longer next to our keep. This gets re-rolled and it's a green. So we have 3 in hand. We draw up to our hand limit of 2 more. So 1, 2, and we get mana draw and stamina. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They don't go again. Back to us. I think here we will play stamina for a move of 4 with the blue from the source. We will get over to the village here. And then I think we'll leave our turn there, and hopefully try and take the mage tower in the next turn. So that's a red, and we will draw 1 more card, and we get stamina. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They get 1 more. Back to us, and I think here we can use our motivation skill for a white crystal and 2 extra cards. So 1 and 2. So it's march and swiftness, and I think here we will go for the mage tower. So let's first of all play mana draw with the white that we just got. We can take I think I'll take the green and set it to blue, so that'll give us 2 blue crystals. And I'm going to use 1 of those on stamina for a move of 4, which gets us it's enough to get us into the desert at night. And we reveal, okay, so 6 fire attack with fire resistance and 5 armor. Wow, okay. And I think we can actually, I think I want to bring this orc into the battle as well. So we can do that. We can use our shock troops, reduce 1 enemy attack by 3. Any damage from that attack must be assigned to this unit first, even if the enemy had assassination. So we're going to reduce this guy's attack by 3. He's down to 3, so we need 6 inefficient block to block that. And for that, I'm going to use determination with the other blue that we got. And I'm going to play march sideways for a block of 1. So that's a total block of 6, which is enough to block his reduced attack. And then for this guy, I'm going to use my thugs for block 3 and rage for block 2. So he's fully blocked. I'm going to play counter attack with the red from the source. Remember, we got the white crystal for mana draw, so we still have a die available. Attack of 4, get an additional attack 3 for each enemy blocked this turn. We've blocked 2 enemies, so that's a total 4 plus 6 is 10 attack, which is enough to take both of these out. He does have fire resistance, so any fire attack is inefficient, but this is physical attack, so we need a total physical attack of 8, which we have from counter attack. So that's that. Just to recap then, we used the white from our motivation for mana draw, took a die from the source, I think it was a green, placed it to blue, got 2 blue crystals, used 1 of those with stamina to move in into the mage tower. We didn't lose a rep, I don't think. And then we brought the orc into the battle as well. And yeah, we activated the shock troops to reduce his attack by 3. And then we blocked using determination and march sideways for a total block of 6. So he's blocked. This guy was blocked using the thugs and rage for block 2. That's a total block of 5, more than enough to block him. And then we play counter attack with the red from the source. Got 4 plus an attack 3 for each enemy blocked this turn. That's a total attack of 10, which is enough to take both of them out. So these go away. This does not get re-rolled, but this one does, and it is a green. These are all getting discarded. We get a shield token on the Mage Tower. So let's do that first. We get +1 reputation for defeating the orc. And we're getting 5 + 2 is 7 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are leveling up. And we do get a reward from that, which is a spell. And I think here I'm going to take Tremor. So the spell's advance. And the new one is Burning Shield, Exploding Shield. So we have 1 card left in hand. We get a skill. And the choices are... okay, so we have Leaves in the Wind on top. Once a round, flip this to gain 1 green crystal to your inventory and 1 white mana token. And then the other one is Leadership. Once a turn, when activating a unit, add +3 to its block or +2 to its attack or +1 to its ranged, not siege attack, regardless of its elements. Ooh. Wow, okay, that's tough. I think I'm going to go with the Leadership one here. It's quite a strong one to have. The common skill is going to be Tovak's Block. And then in terms of our advanced action that we can take, we have a choice between Peaceful Moment, Swift Bolt, and Training. And I think here I will probably go with Swift Bolt. So these advance. And the new one is Mana Storm. So we'll draw up to our hand limit, which is 5 still. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we have Concentration, Crystallize, Tremor, and Swift Bolt. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, they get 1 more, back to us. And I think here we can probably play Swift Bolt for a white to our inventory. And then we can, so I'm contemplating probably moving here for, that would be a move of 3. So we'll go there, and then we could play these 2 sideways for another move 2, which would get us another tile out. Or we could use a blue from the source to get a crystal to our inventory here. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Crystallize here, use a blue from the source. Yeah, let's go with that. And I think I'm going to take a green, green to our inventory. Yeah, let's go with that. So we will end the round there. Discard these. Source gets re-rolled, and it is a gold and 2 reds. The units get refreshed. We also get a new advanced action for the monastery on the board. Which is Blood Ritual, and then the units are going to be Herbalists, Guardian Golems, and the Herbalists. So staying in the Mage Tower might have been useful for those Guardian Golems, but let's see. Peaceful Moment goes into the dummy player's deck. These advance, and the new advanced action is Regeneration. They're going to take a white into their inventory for Whirlwind. And the new spell is going to be Space Bending. And yeah, we will renew these and shuffle up to go on then to the next round. So we can draw up to our hand limit of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get Swiftness, Rejuvenate, March, Rage, and Stamina. And in terms of tactics here, so we're probably going to want to explore as much as possible. I think I'm going to take Planning here. Dummy player, number 2 is gone. Number 1, so they're going to go first. 1 is out of the game. They're going to go 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, they get 1 more. Back to us, and here I'm going to go with March for a move of 4 using the gold in the source. So let's explore here first. And we get, okay, so tile number 2, right next to a village. There is an orc on the far side, and it's going to be 2 physical attacks of 1 each and 4 armor, and you get 2 fame for that. and then the other 2 points of movement I'm going to use to explore here. And that is, okay, so another keep and another village, white crystal mine as well. So the keep goes face down. And here, I mean, I think I'm going to probably play Rejuvenate to draw a card. So we get Swift Bolt, and I think I'm going to play probably Stamina and Swiftness. So that's going to get us into the hills. I'm probably going to come up around here, up to here, see what's in here. Then we can explore here, and hopefully take this keep as well. So we'll leave it there, I think. So we still have 2 in hand. We'll draw back up to our hand limit +1. That's a green. So we have 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we get concentration, swiftness, threaten, and counterattack. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They get 1 more. We should have had a white for ending on a crystal mine. And then, yeah, so we don't really have much movement. Yeah, I would have liked more movement. So let's play swiftness and threaten sideways. So that will give us a move 3. We can move there and see what's in the keep. And it is, okay, so 3 physical attack, brutal, and 5 armor. And then let's leave our turn there, I think. Yeah, we'll leave it there and see what comes out. So we'll draw another 2. So 1, 2, and we get Noble Manners and Determination. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They get 1 more back to us. And I think here we will go for probably Rage and Noble Manners sideways for a move of 2 to explore this tile. And it is another monastery. There's a tomb as well. So we'll get another monastery, and it is Refreshing Walk. So yeah, we're definitely going to come up around here then, I think. And I think we'll end our turn there. So that's that. We draw another 2. So 1 and 2, and we get Tremor and March. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 3 more. So 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, I think we're going to use our skill, our motivation skill, gain a white and 2 cards. So 1 and 2, and we get Stamina and Crystallize. And yeah, let's go for the keep then. So we will use a green from the source to power March for move 4. We'll lose a reputation. And yeah, so this is 3 attack. If we don't block it, we will have to take damage for brutal. So let's block it using the thugs for a block of 3, so he's fully blocked. And then we can use the shock troops for a ranged attack of 1. We'll use our skill to increase. So reduce armor and 1 attack of chosen enemy, or we can ranged attack of 1, and this would increase it by 1. So that would be a ranged attack 2. And then we would have to use. So maybe it would be better to reduce his attack by 3. Yeah, so let's do that. So we're reducing 1 enemy attack by 3, so it's down to 0. And then we can use the thugs for an attack of 3 and reputation -1. We'll use our skill to increase that by 2. So once a turn, we can add 2 to the unit's attack, so that's a total attack of 5, which is enough to take him out. Yeah, well, let's do that. So that is, so we moved in using March, and then we lost our reputation. We reduced his attack by 3, so that's down to 0. And then we used our skill with the thugs for an attack of 3, +2 from our skill is 5. And we will lose 1 reputation, but we gain 1 reputation from defeating him, so I'll just leave it where it is. And then I think I'm going to play Swift Bolt for a white to our inventory. And I think, no, let's not play Swift Bolt yet. we will use Crystallize with this white, and then we can put that in our inventory. And then I think we will, let's play Concentration for a green. No, we'll leave it. Yeah, let's leave it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to get 2 fame for that. So we are still, we could probably, let's see what comes from the roll. So we will get a shield token on the keep. So that's 2 keeps we have now. This gets re-rolled and it is a blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our hand limit's 5 plus 2 is 7. So we get 1 more, and it is Improvisation. This is a once a turn skill. The dummy player is going to declare end of round on the next turn. So I think here we want to probably play Stamina for move 4. We will explore here first, and it's not a city. So we get 2 orcs, a keep right next to us. So the first orc is going to be 3 physical attack with fortification and 3 armor. The second orc is going to be a summoner with 4 armor, and we would get 4 fame for that. The keep is going to be face up, and it is 3 physical attack fortified with 7 armor. And then we still have 2 more points of movement, so we'll go here, and it is the green city. So we have 2 more orcs. So the first is 4 physical attack with 3 armor. And then the second one is 4 physical attack, elusive, assassination, 3 armor if we block it, 6 otherwise. And then the green city at level 6 is going to be 2 keeps, 1 and 2, a brown and a white. Brown and white, and any physical attack is going to be poisonous in this city. So we'll put that, I guess, here, and that there, and yeah, that is. I think we'll end our turn there. So that gets re-rolled. It's a green. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 keeps. So we draw 1 more. And it is mana draw. Dummy player declares end of round. I think here we are probably going to want to go into that keep. So I think we can play Improvisation for a move of 3. Let's play that sideways for a... do I want to play that or something else? I think I do. Yeah, let's go with that. So we will move into the keep. That provokes this guy as well. We'll lose 1 reputation. And so we have to face these 2 guys. And I think to start, we will use Tremor with a green from our inventory. All enemies get armor -2. So he's down to 5, he's down to 1. And then we can play Determination with mana draw for a block of 3. So we will block this guy. This guy we are going to take a wound from. So we will take 1 wound from him. And then we can use counterattack for an attack of 4 plus 3 for each enemy blocked. That's a total attack of 7 because we blocked 1 enemy. And yeah, so that will be a total attack of 7. This guy has 5, this guy has 1, so that's a total attack we need of 6. So that's enough to take both of those out. So just to recap, we played Improvisation and discarded Swift Bolt in order to get the movement to move into the forest, which is during the day. So that's a move of 3. Then we played Tremor with a green from our inventory to reduce both their armor by 2. So that's down to 5, that's down to 1. We played Determination for block 2 and Mana Draw sideways for block 1. And then we used, we took a wound so that guy was blocked, we took a wound from him. And we played counterattack with a red from the source for an attack of 4 plus 3 because we blocked 1 enemy. So that's a total attack of 7, which is enough to take both of these out. and we're left with concentration and a wound. This goes away. We are going to re-roll the source, and we get 1 shield token. The card we didn't get to in our deck was Rage. Yeah, so that is fine. And because we had planning, actually, we probably should have drawn up to our hand limit of 5 plus 2 for our keep was 7. So we should have actually had Rage in our hand there, and we could have blocked. I think we could have blocked with Rage and concentration. So instead of taking the wound, we could have avoided taking the wound, basically. I forgot about planning, because I think the end of the last turn, and maybe the turn before that as well, we would have drawn up to 5 plus 2 because we were on our keep. That would be a total of 7. Plus 1 for planning would have been 8, and I think I only drew up to 7. So yeah, let's go with that. And yeah, we're getting 5 fame for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not quite enough to level up. We do get plus 1 reputation for killing that orc. We get another shield token on the keep. And we can re-roll the source. It's going to be blue, gold, and white. And yeah, we then replace the unit offer. We still have 2 monasteries on the board, so we're going to take 2 new advanced actions, which are Song of Wind and Pathfinding. In terms of the units then, the first elite is going to be Fire Mages, the first regular is Peasants, and the second elite is going to be Fire Golems. Then the advanced actions, they're going to take Training, these advance, and the new one is Into the Heat. And then they are going to take a blue to their inventory. So another blue, these advance, and the new spell is going to be Underground Travel. Okay. And then we can just renew our units and our skill, and then we can shuffle up and go on to the next round. So we can draw up to our hand limit of 5 plus 3 for our keeps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we get March, Stamina, Threaten, Mana Draw, Crystallize, March, Swift Bolt, and Tremor. And I think here I'm probably going to hang around the keep and the mine here. So we probably look to take out the orc on the first turn, and then maybe recruit the fire golems on the second turn when we get another command token. So probably not going to be moving too much, and then maybe move on to the keep and start building up our crystal inventory. And we can explore the last tile here as well, the deep mine. So with that, I think I'll probably go with Mana Search. The dummy player is going to take number 4, which is Midnight Meditation. So that's out of the game. We are going first on this turn. And our Mana Search we will leave there. So we can, why don't we probably want to play Crystallize. Yeah, let's go with Crystallize with the blue and the source, and we're going to take a green into our inventory for that. And then we can, I think I'm just going to engage this guy in combat. So he is 3 armor if we block him, or 6 if we don't. So what I think I will do is I'll use one of our whites for a ranged attack of 4, and our shock troops for ranged attack 1 plus 1. So with this skill, so that's a total ranged attack of 6, which is enough to take him out. That's plus 1 reputation, plus 3 fame, 1, 2, 3. So we will level up. Yeah, let's do that. Leave that. This gets re-rolled, and it's a blue. We level up, so our hand limit's now 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have 3 keeps, so that's going to be 9, 7, 8, 9. And we get Swiftness, Improvisation, and Concentration. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They get one more. Back to us. I think we probably should have re-rolled that gold on the last turn. Yeah, let's use Mana Search to re-roll the gold and see what we get. So that's a green. I think here we can probably, I was hoping to get Noble Manners, but yeah, we're not going to be able to do that, I don't think. So we could play Concentration, or let's go with Improvisation. That will give us an influence of 3, and we can discard March with that. So that's a total influence of 3. We can use the Thugs for influence of 4 and Threaten for influence 2. So that's a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 0 on the reputation track, so that's enough to get the Fire Golems. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then I think we probably leave it. Yeah, let's leave it there. And we can go on to the next round. So these get discarded. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we get Rage, Swiftness, and Rejuvenate. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They get 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back to us, and I think here we will use Concentration with a green from the source to get Stamina +2, so that's a total move of 6. We need 5 to get there, and then we can play March for another 2, so we will explore that last tile. So we're going to explore here, and we get the Blue City. So there's a Draconum, there's a new monastery, so the new monastery card is Blood of Ancients. The Draconum is going to be, so 6 ice attack, paralyze, ice, and physical resistance with 7 armor. And then the Blue City is level 9, so that is going to be 1 purple and 3 white enemies. So 1 purple and 3 white. So 1, 2, 3, and any elemental attacks are going to be boosted because it's the Blue City. So that will go over there. And yeah, then I think we'll end our turn there, and we can get the crystal from the mine. So yeah, let's re-roll that, and it's a gold. We are going to take a probably want to take a, we have a choice here between any of the colors, so let's go with a blue, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still adjacent to our keep, so 1, 2, 3. We get Noble Manners, Rage, and Stamina. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They don't go again. Back to us. And I think here we can play Rejuvenate to ready a level 2 unit. So that will go like that. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll end our turn there. Do we want to re-roll any dice in the source? Let's re-roll the gold, and it's going to be a black. Okay, and then we draw 1 more, that gets discarded. It's Determination. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They get 1 more. We should get a crystal for ending on the mine, and I'm going to take a red. And then here I think I'm probably going to go with I'm probably going to take out that Draconum, I think. So we can go with, let's play, we need 3 movement, so let's go with Swiftness for move 2. And do we want to? Yeah, so we'll go with Swiftness for move 2, Stamina for move 2. That's a total move of 4, which gets us next to the blue city, and we can challenge the Draconum. Let's reveal the defenders of the blue city first. 6 fire attack with brutal, ice resistance, and 6 armor. 3 ice attack, paralyze, swiftness, 7 armor with fire resistance. 5 cold fire attack, paralyze, assassination, both fire and ice resistance, and 8 armor. And then 5 physical attack with poison and 5 armor as well. So all of those, except for the physical attack, are going to have boosted attacks. And then we have this Draconum. So we can, here I think I'm going to, let's go with Tremor with the green from our inventory. Target enemy gets armor -3. And then I can play mana draw with a white from the source. I will take the black and set it to red. So we'll get 2 red tokens, one of which we'll use on fire golems for ranged fire attack of 4, which is efficient against his physical resistance. So yeah, that is, he's dead essentially. So we moved in with Stamina and Swiftness for a move of 4. We played mana draw and took 2 red crystals. We played Tremor with a green from our inventory and reduced his armor by 3, so he's down to armor of 4. And then he is only ice and fire resistant. Ice and physical resistance. So range fire attack of 4 is enough to take him out. These get discarded. Red doesn't get re-rolled, this does, it's a blue. The green goes away. These are getting discarded. And yeah, we are getting +2 reputation. So 1, 2, +8 fame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So not quite enough to level up. And yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We draw 1 more, and we get counter attack. Dummy player then 1, 2, and they're going to declare end of round on the next turn back to us. And I think here we can just play Swiftness for move 2, 3 cards sideways for a move of 5 in total, which will be enough to get us there and next to the green city. So we'll reveal this, and it is the Thugs. So 3 physical attack with brutal, 4 physical attack with swiftness, and 4 armor. These guys have 5 armor. 6 physical attack, doubly fortified with 6 armor, and then 3 ice attack with paralyze, swiftness, fire resistance, and 7 armor. So all these 3 are going to be poisonous, and then this guy is ice attack. So yeah, that is going to be all for this turn and the round actually. So we'll end it there. And yeah, this gets discarded. We still have 3 monasteries on the board. We haven't managed to pick up an artifact yet, which isn't good. We get Ice Bolt, Ritual Attack, and Crystal Mastery for the monastery cards. In terms of the unit offer then, the fire mages go away, peasants go away. And the new offer is Ultim Guardians, Scouts, and Ice Mages. And then they are going to take Mana Storm into their deck. These advance, and the new one is Dodge and Weave. They get a red crystal to their inventory. And the new spell is going to be Meditation Trance, and we renew these. This should have been used, but we'll renew it now, and we can shuffle up for the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit of 6 + 3 because we're adjacent to keep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and we get Improvisation, Noble Manners, Swiftness, Swift Bolt, Counter Attack, Tremor, Rejuvenate, Crystallize, and Mana Draw. And our tactics here, I think I'm just going to take Mana Steal, and the dummy player can have the right moment. So we will go first again. We are going to take a red and set it there. And I think here we will let's use crystallize with the blue from the source. We are going to take a green to our inventory for that. And then anything else we want here, I think we will, let's leave it. So that will be our turn. So that's a green. They're going 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We should have drawn one more, sorry. We get determination. Now it's our turn, so and I think here we can use rejuvenate to draw one card, and we get swiftness, and then we can use our skill, our motivation skill, to get a white mana token and 2 more cards. So we get rage and rage. And I think here we will attack the city. So we will play swiftness for a move of 2 to get into the city. We lose 1 reputation. So these are the 4 enemies we're going to face. And first of all, let's use Tremor with a green from our inventory. So target all enemies get armor -2. So everyone's down to -2 or 4, 3, 5, and 2 armor. And then we can use the shock troops, reduce 1 enemy attack by 3. So we're going to reduce his attack down to 0. And then we can play determination for a block of 2, along with maybe swift bolt for a block of 3 in total. So he's blocked fully. And then we can play the thugs using our skill to increase their block by 3. So that's a total block of 6. So he's blocked fully. And then this one, I think I'm just going to play the 2 rages for a total block of 4. Oh, well, he needs to be blocked for 8. So we're not going to do that. Let's instead just use the physical resistance of the fire golems to absorb his attack. So he's absorbed fully. And then we can play counter attack with a red here. So that's a total attack of 4 plus 3 for each enemy we blocked. So we blocked this guy and we blocked this guy. So that's a total attack of 10 from there. We need a total of 3. Plus 4 is 7. Plus 5 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Yeah, so we have 10, and then we can play these 2 for a total of 2 each. So that's a total of 14 attack. So we'll recap. We moved in with swiftness. We played tremor. All enemies get armor -2, so he's down to 2. He's down to 5. That's a total of 7. He's down to 4, 11. He's down to 3, is 14. We blocked this guy using the thugs plus our skill for a total block of 6. So he's fully blocked. We blocked this guy using determination and swift bolt. I mean, we could have probably used probably swiftness instead of swift bolt here. Yeah, let's do that. So we blocked him fully. We reduced his attack to 0. And then this guy we absorbed using our physical resistant fire golems. So he's not blocked. So we blocked 2. We play counter attack with a red from Mana Steel for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the 2 rages for 2 each. So that's a total of 14, which is enough to take all of them out. And yeah, that is fine. We can play Swift Bolt for a white to our inventory. And we will keep these in hand. These are getting discarded. So green, white, this gets re-rolled. It's a green. All of these are getting discarded, so are these. And yeah, that is fine. This wasn't used. We are getting 3 plus 7 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 2 is 17, plus 1 reputation. So we get 17 fame, we are on 34, so we go up to 51. so we level up twice. That's fine. Yeah, so we're getting a skill, and it's the ranged attack. So the first one is day sharpshooting, once a turn, ranged attack 2 during the day or 1 at night. And then the bottom one is flip it to get a white, once around, flip this to gain 1 white crystal to your inventory and 1 green mana token. I think I might actually take this one. That could save us, give us an access to a green for Tremor. So let's do that. And then we have Tovak's co-op skill. And in terms of our advanced action, so we have a choice of regeneration, into the heat, or dodge and weave. Into the heat and dodge and weave are the ones that are really appealing here, because I have the units that all provide block or attack, but then reducing one enemy attack by potentially 4 is also very, very attractive. I think I'm going to go with dodge and weave here. So we'll take that. The new one is shield bash, and then we also get another command token. We are getting 4 shield tokens on the city, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we can buy advanced actions there for 6 influence. So our hand limit now is 6 plus 2 is 8, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we have stamina, march, and dodge and weave. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, they get 2 more, 1 and 2. Back to us, and I think here we will recruit the Ultim Guardians. So I'm going to use improvisation with a red from our inventory. I probably want to discard one of the marches. That's an influence of 5, plus 4 is 9, plus 1 is 10, and then I will discard a stamina as well, so that's a total influence of 11, which is enough to get the Ultim Guardians. I think I'll leave my turn there. This gets discarded, and yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in hand. We have a total hand size of 8, so we draw 2 more and we get concentration and threaten. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, they get 1 more. Back to us. I think here we will probably go for some advanced actions. So we will play this skill. Actually, do we want to? No, let's just use concentration with the green from the source, which we'll use to play Noble Manners. So we'll get influence 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 off our track, and then threaten for 2. So that's enough to get 2 advanced actions, and I'm going to take shield bash and also into the heat. So they'll go there. The 2 new ones we get are explosive bolt and firebolt. So that's fine. We'll end our turn there. This gets re-rolled. It's a blue, so 2 blues and a green. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get the other 2. Shield bash and into the heat. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They don't go again. Back to us, and I think here we are going to take firebolt. So we have 4 plus 1, and then we can just play stamina sideways. So we'll take firebolt into our hand. The new one is a power of crystals. Oh, I might want to do this again. So that gets discarded. We draw this. Dummy player 1 and 2. They're going to declare end of round. On the next turn, over to us, we're going to play firebolt for a red to our inventory, and then probably want to, let's take shield bash as well. So 4 plus 1 plus 1, or sorry, not shield bash, power of crystals. So we'll take that. These get discarded. We draw that up. The dummy player declares end of round. We're going to play power of crystals, or sorry, the new advanced action is diplomacy. And then yeah, we'll play this, gain a crystal to your inventory of a basic color you do not already own, or the stronger effect. Yeah, we don't want to use the stronger effect, so we will gain a green crystal to our inventory, because we have 3 whites, a blue, and a red. And then there's nothing else we can do with these cards. So that's going to do it for our turn, I think. Yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll renew our skills and our unit. These go away. There's 3 new advanced actions, so Temporal Portal, Pure Magic, and Force of Nature. The unit offer gets refreshed, so we are getting Ice Golems, Udum Swordsman, and the Fire Mages, so nothing that can be recruited in a city, unfortunately. Yeah, fine. So regeneration, these advance, and we get Stout Resolve. And then they're taking a blue to their inventory. And the new one is Flame Wall. So we can shuffle up and go on to the next round. And I just realized at the start of the last round, I forgot to re-roll and move the board to day. So let's just re-roll that, and it's going to be 3 golds. So green, white, and gold. We can draw up to our hand limit of 6 + 2 for our city. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we get Tremor, Swift Bolt, Counterattack, Improvisation, Rejuvenate, Noble Manners, Stamina, and Power of Crystals. In terms of our tactics, we have either From the Dusk or Long Night. I'm going to take From the Dusk, so we can go first. And I think here we probably want to, so we have a white and a green. Do we have, no. So I think we can play that for Power of Crystals for using green for move 4, and then Stamina for move of 6 in total. Or actually, let's play Noble Manners sideways for move of 5. That will get us outside and next to our keep. So we will, we can also discard, kind of tempted to discard or play Swift Bolt. No, we can't. So let's end our turn there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will draw up to our hand limit +3 because we're next to our keep now. So it's going to be, oh god, another gold. So another 3, 1, 2, and 3. We get Shield Bash, Crystallize, and Concentration. Dummy player then, 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, they get 2 more, 1 and 2. For us, and I think here we can play Concentration for a blue, which we will use with Crystallize to gain a red into our inventory. And then I think I'll probably stay here for 1 more turn and try and get some cards and more cards into our hand. So yeah, let's stay here for now, and yeah, these go away. So we're going to draw another 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we get Stamina and Swiftness. Dummy player, 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, they get 1 more. Back to us. And I think here we will, let's play probably Stamina, the 2 Staminas for move 4, which will get us there. And then we can use this skill for a white and a green. And I think we'll use the green to power Rejuvenate. And we will draw 2 cards. So 1, 2, and we get Rage and March. And then we will use our skill for another white and 2 more cards. And we get Mana Draw and Threaten. Okay, so I think here we will use Mana Draw. Or sorry, let's enter the city first. So we'll play March for a move of 2 to enter the city. These 4 are the enemies. So we will lose 1 reputation. And yeah, so we are going to play this with a white, one of the whites that we got. We're going to take a gold and turn it to black. We'll get 2 black tokens. 1 and 2. I'm going to use Tremor with a green from our inventory along with a black for target enemy, or all enemies get armor -2 or -4 if they're fortified, so they are all fortified. So that's down to 2, that's down to 4, that's down to 3, and this is down to 1. So that's fine. And then in terms of ranged and siege attack, we're not going to do anything in the ranged and siege attack phase. We are going to move on then to the block phase. So I'm going to activate the Ultim Guardians for a block of 8, counts twice against an attack with swiftness. I'm going to use Shield Bash as well with a blue from our inventory for a block of 5, counts twice against an attack with swiftness. The blocked enemy gets armor -1 for each point of block higher than needed to a minimum of 1. And I'm going to target this Freezers with, so he has swiftness. He's doing 3 + 2 for the elemental boost of being in the blue city. So he's doing a total of 5 ice attack. So we would need a total of 10 efficient block or 20 inefficient block. So we are getting 8 + 8 is 16, + 5 is 21, plus another 5 is 26. So we have 26 block against the 20 we need. And yeah, he is going to get armor -1 for each point of block higher than needed. So he's down to, he's down to 1 armor essentially, because he was already down to 3. But with the extra block from Shield Bash, he's down to 1. So he's fully blocked. This guy, I'm going to activate the shock troops against, reduce 1 enemy attack by 3. So he's down to 5 + 1 is 6 less 3. So he's down to an attack of 3. This guy I am going to block using, I think, let's use Improvisation with a red from our inventory and Swift Bolt sideways. So that's a block of 5, he's fully blocked. And then for this guy, we're going to need 6 points of inefficient block. And I'm going to use the thugs along with my, where'd it go? The skill, yeah, this skill. So that's a total block of 6. So he is fully blocked as well. And then this guy, I don't think I can block him. We would need, yeah, it would be like 8 points of block, but it would be inefficient, so we'd need 16 points of block here, which we're not going to get. So we will just take the wounds from him, I think. We could assign the damage to the fire golems here, which would take his attack down to so if it would be 8, it would take it down to 12. So if we assign the damage to the unit here, actually no, let's just take the 4 wounds into our hand. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just to recap there, it's 6 points of fire attack +2 for being in the blue city. It is brutal, so we're going to have to take wounds equal to double that. For the brutal ability, it deals twice as much damage as its attack value, so it's doing 16 damage. We have 4 armor, we will take 4 wounds to hand. So that is everything in the assigned damage phase. And then we can play counter attack with a red from our inventory for a total attack of 4 + 3 for each unit that we've blocked. We blocked this guy, we blocked this guy, and we blocked this guy. So that's a total of 9 + 4 is 13. This guy has 1 armor, this guy has 4. This guy has 2. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. And this guy has 1, 8. So they are all dead. They don't have physical resistance. They do have fire, ice, but no physical resistance. So they all fire and ice attacks, if we group them, are going to be inefficient, but we're not doing any fire or ice attacks. So that's all of them dead. So just to recap, we played March to move into the city. We used mana draw with one of the whites that we had to get 2 black tokens. We used a green and a black from our inventory to get everyone's armor -4. We didn't do anything in the ranged and siege attack phase. We used the Ultim Guardians and Shield Bash for a total block of 26 against the Swift attack. We needed 3 + 2 is 5, so we needed to block for 10 if we were doing efficient block. We were doing inefficient block, so we needed 20 in total. We had more than enough with the 26 we had from these two, and that reduced his armor down to 1. This guy reduced their attack by 3. So they're down to 5 + 1 is 6 less 3. So they're down to 3. We will need 6 points of inefficient block, which we got from the thugs using our skill and their block ability. So they're fully blocked. Then we blocked this guy with our improvisation and red from our inventory for a total block of 5. And then this guy we took 6 + 2. He's doing 8 attack. We need to take wound, or if we don't block it, they do double that because of the brutal ability. So they're doing 16 points of damage. We take 4 wounds into our hand, and then we play counter attack with a red from our inventory for an attack of 4 + 3 for each enemy blocked. We blocked 3. That's a total of 9. So we do 13 points of damage. This has 1. This is 1. This is 4. So 1, 2. +4 is 6, +2 is 8. So we have more than enough damage to take them all out in the attack phase. So yeah, that is all for this turn. These can be discarded. Green, blue and white, and yeah, these are also going away. The black doesn't get re-rolled. Green. And yeah, that is all. These get discarded. And we are left with these 3 in hand. Do I want to... so we could get another spell here. So I might keep... I'll probably keep Threaten and yeah, probably move these 2 on. Or actually I'll keep them, I think. So we're going to have 7. We'll only be able to draw 1, so I'll just keep Threaten and take these. We are getting 7 + 9 is 16, + 4 is 20, + 7 is 27 fame. So we go from 51, 61, 71 to 78. So we level up once. We get 1 skill, and it is choice of... so our influence, or we can... that one is... where is it? Yeah, so once a turn, get move 1 for each ready and unwounded unit you control to a maximum of move 3. So I think I'm going to take the influence one. That should be discarded as well. That goes away. This is the armor reduction one for Tovak. In terms of our advanced action, I think I'll just take diplomacy here. And we're going to get 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 shield tokens on that city. And we will draw up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 8 hand limits, so 6, 7, and 8. So we get dodge and weave, swiftness, and diplomacy. The dummy player doesn't take another turn. We will. The new advanced action is Chilling Stare. And I think here we can probably just want to use... we can get +4 from there, and then we can take 5, 6. We can get 7, 8 there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for 2 spells, but we don't have the mana tokens, unfortunately. So we are not actually going to be able to take any spells. That's a shame. So yeah, that is probably going to be enough for this game. We can discard those. The cards we didn't get to were Determination, Into the Heat, Firebolt, March, and Rage. And we can tidy up and come back for scoring. So we had one spell, so we get +2 for that. In terms of advanced actions, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is going to be up to 88. And then artifacts, we had none. We had 3 crystals, so we get 1 point. Our units 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we go to 99. And then our sites, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that was everything. So 4, that would be 8 points, 107. And then our wounds are 1, 2, 3, 4. That is less 8, so back to 99. And then +10 per conquered city, so 109, 119. 15 if all cities were conquered, they were, so we go to there. 30 for each unplayed round, there were none. +1 for each card left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we go to 27 there, and then 5 if it wasn't announced. It wasn't, so we go to 32. So our total was 152. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I thought, yeah, it's unusual that I don't manage to pick up an artifact at some point during the game. But yeah, we only had 1 spell as well, but it was such a strong spell, like Tremor and Earthquake. I think we got multiple uses out of that. So that's one of my favorite spells in the game, actually, I think. And then when we got into the Green City, we made good use of that to get plenty of advanced actions. And yeah, I thought we had a decent hand going into that final battle. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts. I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks for joining. Hope you can join again next time. Thank you.